November, voters will be asked if they want to make abortion a state constitutional right. It comes as the state's new 6-week abortion ban is set to take effect tomorrow. That new law overrides the state's current 15-week ban and dramatically restricts access for thousands of women.
That's right, Jim. Providers and patients had about a month to prepare for this ban. But now if someone is looking for care, they'll have to travel a good distance. Take a look at this map. If you live in Florida, you will now have to travel to Virginia to get an abortion. Most states to our west, including Texas, abortions are completely banned there. Georgia and South Carolina also have 6-week bans. Our Victoria Cardenas joins us live outside Planned Parenthood in West Palm Beach with more on the impact this is going to have on women across the Southeast. Victoria.
Well, Liz, Florida has been a key regional abortion access point, but that changes Wednesday. And Planned Parenthood tells CBS 12 News they've been working extra hours to meet the demand for appointments before May 1st.
There's a lot of education for our patients that are coming through, just letting them know that, the ban is going to happen.
Starting Wednesday, Florida will ban abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy. The change comes after the Florida Supreme Court ruled the right to privacy in Florida's Constitution does not protect abortion access. Since then, Dr. Cheris Felix of Planned Parenthood in West Palm Beach says her office has been working to accommodate more patients.
As I'm sitting in these rooms talking to these patients, there is not a politician that is there that's physically part of that process, but yet and still we're having to navigate around their decisions, and that's offensive.
Florida was one of the last southern states to severely restrict abortion after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. According to state records, more than 84,000 abortions were performed in Florida last year. Nearly 10% of them were for out-of-state patients. Now women seeking to terminate their pregnancies this way will have to travel to North Carolina or Virginia, if not farther. Here in Florida, anyone seeking an abortion after 6 weeks will need 2 doctors to sign off on the procedure, saying it's medically necessary.
As a physician, we're here to first do no harm and help our patients, and so trying to navigate the legalese and the political climate can absolutely compromise the efficiency of the care the patient gets.
Florida Senate Minority Leader Lauren Book supports a woman's right to choose and says those who agree must vote this fall.
We are facing some really, really serious issues. We know that the fight is going to be in November to get this ballot initiative passed.
An initiative on the November ballot would constitutionally guarantee abortion access in Florida, but it needs 60% of the vote to pass. And according to a poll from Florida Atlantic University, right now it doesn't have enough support to meet that threshold. And Floridians Protecting Freedom, the activist group that helped get that initiative on the ballot, told me this afternoon they don't have any events or ad campaigns planned right now, but Florida voters can certainly expect to see and hear a lot more about this issue closer to Election Day. Reporting live in West Palm Beach, Victoria Cardenas, CBS 12 News.